Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, hey and welcome to you. I hope you stick around a while. Maybe my craziness won't run you off. And all of those that have been here and put up with my craziness, thank you so much for staying and hanging out. Guess what we're gonna do, y'all? We're gonna start another journal. Duh. Let's see. I have Autumn Woodland Journal, and it's stuff, and I'm sorry, I got these new pouches, and they got the Velcro on them, so y'all be hearing that all the time now. But this is my journal. It's got all of the woodland characters in it, you know, all the animals and critters. It's got the pretty owl. I want that on my front page because I just love it. And then I found this, and I had it printed, but I can't remember what it was. It was just like a back autumn leaf backgrounds. Oh, what did I do with that kit? See, I thought it was prepared. Sorry. I thought I was ready to go. But as you can see, of course not. Daggone it. Oh. Oh, that irritates me. Did I print it? Probably not. It was, I'm pretty sure it was the background pages to this kit, because I printed it on several of my kits. I printed these kind of leaves on the backgrounds of them. I'm pretty sure it came with this, but I don't think so. But anyways, now that I've done that, this kit is from Touky Designs, Touky Designs. And when I got it, it was $1.09, and that was June of this year. So let's get this out from behind it. Yep, I spent last night, because, you know, I said I was going to make pockets and stuff. Well, I made up pockets last night after I got off the video. And then I spent about an hour, you know, I just took my everyday crafty box, which is florals and stuff like that. I moved it over here. And so now I have my kits put in one box and my fussy cuts put in another. And then I have, you know, things that I'm going to use to embellish and this and that and the other, like all the fussy cuts. And see, it had a bunch of pretty backgrounds on it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And it came in one of my kits, but I cannot for the life of me remember. I'm pretty sure it was this one. But I said that would just be cute, you know, to pull out all the things that have animals on it. Look at that pretty Bambi looking deer. Now see, it's got spots on it, but it's got horns. So, you know, in my neck of the woods, when a deer has spots on it, it's considered to be a yearling. And up until a year, the spots goes away. And that's got an awful big rack of horns there to be spots on it. So I don't know if that's a white-tailed deer or something else. But I thought this was going to be a pretty little journal to start with. And so since it is the woodland theme, I thought we was just going to do the so-called camouflage color with the with the woods. Thought that would be a great cover for it. And then I've got this piece here to do for the inside. I think that's going to be pretty. Ooh, look yonder, trash to treasure piece. Heck yeah. All right, so I think that's going to be my cover pieces for it. And y'all forgive me for my hands. My hands are a little messy today. It can't, you know, they want to seize up on me. And then I have my white envelopes I'm going to cover. Now I thought about taking, once I get my cover put together, I probably won't do that today, but I am going to work on some stuff. I just wanted to show you all the bits. So I was thinking about taking and trying to put this autumn on that. Can you see it without the glare on it? I don't know. We may try that on. That's what I was thinking. I don't know if it's going to fit, because that is exactly 6 inches. And it, you know, just one of those Paper Bliss, and that came from way back in the day when, what was it? They used to sell scrapbooking stuff. Big Lots. It's a Big Lot sticker. So that is the actual journal pages that came with it. So then I did that because I thought the, you know, the woodland theme, that would be pretty. So then I have this kit that is Fall Leaves. It's just 12 background pages. That is Darcy and Rose. And it was $1.63 at the time I got it, and that was July the 7th of this year. And its normal price is $5.42. So then this is the kit that comes in that, and I thought maybe some of these pages would be really pretty to intersperse in here to add to, because you know this is not enough to make a journal. But I thought some of these pages here would be pretty to add into that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking that's what I'm going to do with this. Now it will make a journal kit all in on its own, and I will do that because see, this is going to match that too, and it's a fat quarter, so I can make 2 journals out of it. May not do it this year, but that's the plan. Okay, so then I have that one to go in here as well. But now I also have this one that is Fall Ephemera. I just looked up Fall Leaves background pages, and this was let's see, it is normally priced $6, and it was and this, I got this in June of this year as well, and it was $1.80 when I got it. Now where did you come from? Did I not print that page? Oh, it says Vintage by Me. But I'm thinking this would probably, with the color tones, go a little bit better with this. I'm thinking. So, you know, some of them are just leaves. Some of them have roses on them. And that's the same page. So I printed, you know, a couple copies of each. Because, you know, and then like this here has a rose on it. So that, I may not use that one. But I'm thinking this, with the color tones, lends itself a little more towards this kit. So we may use a mixture of them, you know. And look, that's got the green in it. Love that. But yeah, so, and then we can put our pockets on this stuff and put our tags in it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. So I do want that green page. So we're going to pull that page out. And this has some little, you know, the little daisies on it. So I think that would go good with some of the backgrounds. So we'll use that one. And I want to use this first page here. I think that would go good with it. But yeah, so this is, yeah, I was just wanting to show you what I'm going to be using. I'll probably use that one. I think that looks good too. But yep. So it's just thinking of colorways wise, you know, what would look good with it. You know, like some of the roses ones I probably wouldn't use in here. We'll use that in something else. But these are some of the background pages that I'm going to, you know, use as add-on pages to my kits. Mainly because most of my fall kits that I got were just page kits. Really didn't have a whole lot of ephemera in them. And see, this is just pretty. But I think this with the brown tones, you know, kind of goes a little better with that. So let's put that one there. And then the one that had the little daisy on it right here, I think will go good with that because it's got the daisy on the, see the daisy here and up here on that. So I think that'll go good there. And we're going to skip a page. And that will go good right here. And then we'll put this one right here. Let's see, you got the green trees there and the greenery on the background of that. All right, so now gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think I'm going to flip that around. And that is going to be my center page. Let's look, see if we got one that we like a little better. It's a little more evened up on it. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, let's put the bear. And let's do some switcheroo. Take these two and move them on over. Take this, put it right there with the daisies on it to go and match the back side with the daisies on that. And see, it looks like the bear's coming down the trail in the woods, going to the lake, or, you know, the waterfall to get him some water. You know what I'm saying? Because this is, you know, like the deer's looking out into the meadow, you could say. But I like this where he's like, oh, look at that water. Boy, don't it look good. You know what I mean? Yeah, the crazy things that I think of while I'm putting journals together. So then the greens and that. And I think, yeah, that'll go good there. Okie dokie. So then we'll put this one up. And like I say, I've got several different kits that are just background add-in pages, because some of the kits I got only had like 5 to 8 pages in them. You can tell I'm excited to share what I got. You know what I mean? So now these are kits and stuff that, this one here is just gorgeous. It's another sunflower journal with, look at that, y'all. Just, oh, so pretty. But this is fall vibes background pages, and some of my backgrounds are this, where it's a little lighter tone. And let's see, that came from Citrus Journal Studio, and that would be really pretty with this, with the lighter tones. You see, that would match really good too, to intersperse. But we're staying with the wood looking theme. Let's see, I think that is all of the background add-in pages. So I'm going to put those up here. Because some of the kits I did print, see, like with this kit right here. So that is this, if you can tell. So the background of this kit I did with that. And that's why I printed separate things. So if I used that kit, I could be able to tell you where I got it from. But I'm pretty sure that this background came with this Woodland kit. I hope so. I hope I'm not telling you a fib. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not telling a fib there. Now, some of the kits I printed, like I say, you know, I used this to print on a majority, a lot of them. I really did, because it's just lined, and it's the colors, and it just went well, you know. So, but I did want to add, you know, the colored background papers, you know, the leaves and stuff, and that, because I think that's just going to be pretty. I think it's going to look good, and it'll go good with it. And I think it's going to work. So I'm happy with that. And no, it's not a lot of writing room. You know, you have you only have a few pages to write on. So that's how come we're going to add pockets and tags and journal cards. Add in the writing space. So this will fold like this. We'll have us a pocket here with a tag and a journal card in it. And you can write around that, and, you know, dark ink pen or what have you. And so then here we'll put another pocket, tag and journal cards, what have you. You can write on the back. And then, you know, that's what I'm thinking. Okie doke. So we got our journal pages together for that kit. So I just wanted to, you know, show and tell a little bit. So now what we're going to go through is we are going to look through our pre-made stuff that we already have. I'm going to set that aside for a minute. And I'm going to think on this topper. I have some things over here that I want to use up because I've had them forever. So now These came in a little kit from Hobby Lobby. And remember, I pulled the pieces out that had the butterfly on it to go in my butterfly theme journal. My rustic butterfly theme, or fall theme butterfly. And look, so we have a little Bambi here. I think that would be cute on the front. And then we have this dark green bunnies. And then we have mushrooms. Now, I do have one that has mushroom stuff, so I think I'm going to put that back up. I do have a kit that has mushroomy things in it. And it is the leftover bits from the journal that I actually just did. I made it into a kit. See, we got the little squirrel. So these can be journal cards or tuck spots, I'm thinking. Either one. And I got the little Bambi deers. So that's 2 journal cards that we got for front and back signatures right there if we want. And then this has all grades of stuff on it. So that may be my topper. I don't know. Who knows? So we got the owl, and we got the squirrel, we got the feathers, and look, there's a critter for a bug in the wilderness, and mushroom and a frog. Hush up. So I think I'm gonna put this over here in the mushroomy bits, because it's got mushrooms on the papers, and I pulled a mushroom fabric to do the cover with. Okay, so see, look, we've already got bits and pieces to work with. So I know I got a pocket with that on it. Now we need to make a few things out of these. We need to make something out of that, and need to make something out of this. Okie doke. So now I got my fall ephemera. Some of this I have already pulled, and just started dispersing them throughout with things that I thought would be pretty and work. So here, I know here's the pockets. Let's set this right here for just a minute. Okay, that's a little florally. No, 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 and no, and no. That's no. I'm looking for things that have no sunflowers in that. Not really. Too light. Too light. Because I do have some lighter tone journals. Oh, that's super duper pretty. And there's really no pumpkins and pumpkin patches in this. It's just woods. It's just woods. That would be really pretty in it. These two. Because, you know, of the leaves and stuff. So there's just a couple of pockets. So then we'll use these somewhere else. And then we have these. Now these I am going to use in here. So there's just 2 more pockets. Okie doke. These might be pretty in there because there is a little bit of blue here and there in this with the water and stuff. So we'll try them. So see, this is what I'm thinking. You put that on the page and then you have this tucked in behind it. You know what I mean? Yep, so we'll try them. There's no pumpkins per se in this one. And that's really pretty. So these are some things that I made, you know, by myself. Just sitting here. That's real pretty. Now these I did make on camera. These here. And we got a bee and a butterfly. Oh look, here's just a duck or a bird of some sort. I think that's going to go with the other journal. So we're going to save those bits and this. Yep. Well, that one journal, I've already got pockets pretty much made for it. Right here. And then, so those are pockets. And these are like, that's a full page pocket. Oh, look, there's just a belly band for it. Heck yeah. And why don't we just use this one here too? Because it's got the leaves and all with it. We'll use that. Oh no, look here. Let's use that because it's got the owl on it. Yep, let's use that one. And then this has leaves and stuff on it. That's pretty too. We'll save that. And then we have these little tags. I know I'm way off camera over here. Then I have my little dangled pieces here. Let's put one of them a piece in it. That'd be a cute little tag to put in something with just the leaves and the colors of it. I don't have a matchy one with it though. That's all right. And look, there's my little girl with the mushrooms. She's going to go with the mushroomy one. And then look, that's a little too girly to put in there. Then we have this. I'm going to do some stamping on that, but that's what I got. So, we don't have a whole lot of pre-made stuff, but I do have some that's going to help us get, a little bit ahead. So that's tags. Then I have my belly bands. Going to put my pockets back in the front. Okie dokie. So now, let's see. We need to make some stuff, y'all. We got belly bands. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we only need to make like 1 or 2 pocket situations. Let's see. Then I have, I've got this papers here. These I need to stamp on. These I need to work on. But, they're in there. Let's see what we got in the way of pockety bits. We can put some type of animal. Oh, I done cracked that side one time. These are all pockety pieces that I just did yesterday with the stampy bits. Ooh, look. We can take these green ones here. And let's put them bugs on it. What do y'all think? Yep. That'll be our pockets. I'm just looking. Just in case there is something else that I would like to have that goes a little bit better. But I don't think so. I've already got those. Okay. So that's the pockety bits. Now let's go through, because I know I've got some pieces back here that are tags and or belly band-ish situations that I think would go in here. All right, not the scarecrow, but he has, birds on him. And these are scrapbook papers that I just put on, that. So we have these with the fox and the owl. Those are tags, intended to be tags. And oh, look, here's the lovey-dovey owls. That's just about the same, ain't it? Let's put that on it with the owls. And then we got foxes on that. So let's do that. I really do like this here. That looks really cute. With the green. That'll go good with this. Okay. So that's big tags. And then we can use these here to dress this up. Let's see how that's going to look on there. It's going to be a little blendy, ain't it? Just a little bit blendy. And I have these pieces. I don't really like that. Oh, here we go. Here's the small ones. Let's look at this with the green on it. Oh, yes, I do like that with the green. Give me the big ones back. Put the squirrel on there and put us a fall, whatchamacallit, over here. There we go. Do that one the same. We'll have front and back. Matchy. I know. Matchy. And I'm just looking through here, these journal cards and such were made. Okay. Those are kind of like turkey feathers. I'm assuming that's what they are. I don't really particularly know what they are, but I'm assuming that's what they are. So I think I do have a little bit better of a background for that to go on. Those are all tall. Well, I'm looking. Oh, that's super pretty. Yeah, that's definitely going to be blendy with that, ain't it? Sure is. Let's see. There aren't any really pumpkins in it. Okay, so I have this. Is that blendy? I'm trying to get it out of the lights. Yeah, I think that's a little blendy too. And I have these with the leaves on them. I think I'll put Mr. Owl on that. I don't know. Where is that belly band? Do we need to do something to the belly band? We need to make this. This can go back in here. These need to be topped and rounded. These need to be topped and rounded. These need to be made. So we got that pocket, that pocket, that pocket. And let's take Mr. Owl and just put him on this belly band right here. What do y'all think? I think so. Heck yeah. I actually like that. Yeah, let's take him, because I can raise this leaf up a little bit and just put him right there. And I'm fine with that. And then we can put us a fall, whatchamacallit, up there. So that needs to be worked on. These do not. I'm just getting my bits and pieces that need to be worked on. This I think I'm going to put with the mushroomy thing. So we got us some pieces that has some critters on them. And I think I'm going to be happy with that. Okay, so then, you know, I have all of these bits and pieces here. And look, there's a bear. We could use him, couldn't we? Because I do need a tag. Another tag. A small tag. And I had it pulled out and put it up. Big dummy. That's what I was thinking. Right there. And then I have this little bitty here. Okie dokie. Let's see. Alright, let's put the bear on that and put the owl on that. And these are little chipboardies, and it's going to be, yeah. Okie dokie. I know, it's crazy train, 100 miles a minute. Now these, I'm probably not going to do nothing but leave those as they are. They just need to be rounded and inked. So we got pockets here, pockets and tucks, and then I have my tag stack for front and back. Let me pull this out. I use stickers, adhesive chipboard accents. No, it's just coming out of there. All right, now what did we say? We said the bear on this one here. You know, is he just not the cutest little thing? Shut your face. And then, let's do the owl on this, right in the smack dab middle. Okie doke. Then we can go back and we can put, you know, our little label-y bits and such. Because, you know, have no fear, I went over and visited the Junk Journal studio, and got fussy cuts from her. Alright, and so then now see, I have these here as well. And these are woodland critters. And I thought, you know, that could be a little bit better for tags and such. So it says Woodland Scene Fussy Cuts. And this kit came from, drum roll please, and thank you, Touky Designs, Touky. So, alright, these are done. They just need, well, it looks like they need a little bit of glue on. Apparently that adhesive is not that strong, but we're going to fix it up. Okay, so I'm going to put you right in the middle there. Probably going to need to let you set somewhere and rest a minute and dry. So I'm going to put you right over here because I'm going to put some stuff on them. So I just think that is just going to be super cute. I know it may look a little kitty to some, but I love it. I think it's just super duper cute. And, you know, it's my critters. And I put him up just a little bit, just so I could put a label underneath him and round the corner bits on him. So I'm going to let them sit there and dry. Excuse me for my coughing. My hacking fit. Look, we got us a raccoon. Oh, come here, Todd. So I was wondering if we could put us a little raccoon on there. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to do too much with the animals. What do y'all think? Oh, look at the fox. These would have been good on pockets, wouldn't they? He would be cute there, and then put a label up here. And then we got us, we'll put Mr. Raccoon here and put a fall label over there. I like that, like that, like that. All right, so I got a couple of owls in here. Look, there's some mushrooms too. Ooh, look, here's the bear and the wolf. We got a black bear and a wolf. Okay. So, you know, in the forest and the woodlands, you find bugs. I like that. Just says, happy fall, y'all. We're not going to mess with them. And if we put anything on them, it needs to be kind of big and tall. So I'm not doing that. So I want that there. And I have some bigger fall sentiment type things. Now, what I want to do here is figure out what I've done with those pockety bits. Let's see, these are smaller, so I'm thinking we could put the bear on there with the leaves and that, and then put us a fall thing here and make it a rounded corner. I want that wolf on there and do the same thing. And then look, there's a whole scenery. I've got plenty of mushrooms. I got this one mostly for the mushroomy things. And look, there's just a bird. Ain't that so pretty? So I think that'll work. Let's see, where did them colorful mushrooms go? I just saw. I thought I had a tall set of them. These are white. What if we think if we can put them mushrooms on this? Because, you know, mushrooms grow in the forest. We'll dress that up a wee bit there. Let's put them down here. There we go. And then we'll, yep. Okay. Happy. Alrighty. See, there's a red fox, you know. And there's all kinds of owls. Look, here's this a moose, and here's a brown bear. There's this a big old deer. Yeah. I got these because I was like, well, those are small. They'll be nice to dress up pockets and such. You know what I'm saying? So that was the thoughts behind that. And look, there's a red woodpecker. Okay. Yeah, well, oh, here it is. I was like, what did I do with that baggie? Over yonder. Alright, so that is a set of fussy cuts. and stuff that we will be using and dressing up some of our stuff with. And then also, like I said, you know, never fear, because I went to the Junk Journal studio. I got the huge 32-page fall bounty kit with all of her embellishments and labels and such. And see, that's why I was saying I had labely bits in here. And then I also got her all things fall distressed numbers, labels, tags, tickets, and more. And now some of these, both of these kits have, you know, like some bigger labels and stuff, and some have, I think this one has pockets and things. So let's pour, I'm going to pour them out into my baskets is my plan. Now this, I kept a little words separate from all the other tickets and fussy cuts and stuff, and these are just a bunch of little numbers and things like that. So, and I'm going to pour them out. It has leaves and stuff in it. So I'm going to pour it out in my basket and just keep that on top of it. And then as I work, you know, I'll be like, yeah, this is that. You know what I'm saying? So just so I can spread it out and raffle through it, you know what I'm saying? Dig a little bit. So then that's going to be in that one. And then I'm going to do the, because these are the words that goes in that kit. So I'm just going to put them right there with it. And then once it starts cooling off a little bit, I'll have the static clean like crazy in here. So all of my plastic baggies that I have are going to be getting static cleaned up. So I need to put these up, because these I'm going to use as tuck spots in a journal as well. Makes it easy on me, you know what I'm saying? Now, all of these are going to be completely upside down. Now, some of these, like I say, these are some bigger fussy cuts and such. I'm just going to take and flip it over. Because, see, these has pockets and big journal cards and stuff like that. You know, and, yes, ma'am. See, and so this is supposed to be like a tri-folded type situation. Like something like that, I think. But yeah, and see, look, there's this apple thing. And then this is a border. I just did not cut it out. But yeah, label bits, all kinds of stuff. I mean, look, just bunches and bunches and bunches. Now, some of these bigger pieces, you know, like the pockets and envelopes and such, I'm probably going to try my best as I work through to pull them out and put them to the side. Especially if it's on, you know, these, that would be so pretty on a tag in this journal. Yes, we need to do that. See what I'm saying? Just so much. That would be great as a belly band. Just run it down a piece of cardboard and let turkey. And then, yeah, just lovely, lovely, lovely. And then we have all of these labels and stuff. Just bunches and bunches of labels. So I'm going to try to pull some of the bigger pieces out. Look, there's just a deer. Look, there's just some deer, and there's just a deer. We'll put them in as journal cards. Here's what I'm hunting for. My deer tags. Got to go in that journal. Okay. Got bunches of owls and birds and such. Because I knew when I cut it, I was like, I gotta try to remember. And then look, mushrooms, y'all. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. And look at that. Is that not beautiful? That is a beautiful bird. I don't know what it's called, but it is so pretty. It looks kind of owlish to me, but I'm not sure if it's an owl or not. Oh, yes, ma'am. And look at the bunny. The bunny. And then look at this one. And see, and then look, that is, you know, that is a pocket. And look, boom, put the bunny in there. Take the little bunny here and put it over in the corner. Can't beat it. Can't beat it with a stick, I'm telling you. Let's switch these bunnies out. Let's see there what I'm saying. Shut up, y'all. I mean, look. I may put them pockets in there. I don't know about bunny tag, but look, that would be pretty. Alright. I gotta quit digging out stuff because I'm just digging out too much now. You know what I mean? I'm just going way overboard with it. But yeah, these are pockets and stuff. And look, there's just a bunny and things. Here's another pocket. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. Oh, look. Squirrels. We got to put that in that other pocket. Yes. Because I got several owl things in here. We'll spread you somewhere else. Yes, ma'am. Let's see, look. We got mushroom tag and side tuck. Y'all, if y'all have not gone and got this fall bounty kit, you need to rush over there and get it. I'm just telling you, because I mean, it's got stuff. You just look, there's a pocket set right there. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You have leaves and corn and sunflowers. I mean, just any and everything that you could need and want to decorate you up a journal with. What are them? I don't know. Are them deers of some sort? I don't know what those are. Oh, look at that. Bambi deers going in there. I may rearrange a pocket or two, I'll tell you that. I love deers because we feed the deers. Ooh, look at the fox. Ooh, look at the fox. Mushroom pockets. I need to keep them for that other one. It's not, you know, just a mushroom journal, but it's, you know, that would be really pretty on one of my big old journal card thingy bobs. And look, tags and stuff. That's on flimsy paper. I'd have to back it. So that's why I made a bunch of these are pockets and such. You know, I've just been pulling them out, trying to separate some of the bigger pieces so I can get to the smaller bits and bobs. You know what I'm saying? Some of this is on cardstock, some of it is not. I'm just trying to pull out some of the bigger pieces so I can rummage through it and make some stuff. You just make stuff for days with this kit, y'all. Oh, look. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, shut up. Yeah, that needs to be a belly band. Alright. Heck, I could sit here and just make up just journals and journals. Oh, look at that. Oh, so pretty. Okay, I'm trying to get down to the little bits. You know what I'm saying? That can go on something else. That needs to go on something else too. So, oh, wow. Y'all, I mean, I fussy cut this kit, but I'm just telling y'all what. Oh my goodness. At the stuff that's in here. Okay. Oh, look at the squirrel. Shut up. Alright, quit playing and digging and looking. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to leave them, you know, for the duration of, oh, look at that apple pocket. Oh, actually, it was a tag. I don't know why it cut the pocket, so we could still cut it like that. And we'll still put it in my apple journal. I don't know. Let's put it over here. So I'm going to pull Mr. Red Fox out because I have a couple of red foxes that visit my yard. And we're going to, so then I'll have, you know, like this pieces here that are the bigger pockets and stuff. And there's still some in there. I just, you know, pulled out what I could pull out. And then we have, you know, these bits and bobs that we can, you know, labels and decorative bits and stuff that's easier to get through without all the other stuff in it. Yeah, that's fairly big. But like I said, there's all kinds of stuff in here. So I'm going to leave that in that one and set it over here. And then, you know, the label bits and stuff in that, like that. And it's going to be sitting over here to the side. And then I have sticker bits and stuff like that. And then the woodland type things. So I think most of my other journals are kind of, you know, like, they're not woodland themed. So I may put the woodland fussy cuts up after this. Just because, you know, they're more pumpkin-y type theme journals. Does that make sense? I hope so. I know I speak all kinds of proper English and stuff, so it's a little hard to follow along with my wordage. But yeah, pumpkin-y theme type things. Yes, that is a terminology during this filming of these fall journals. Now I've been doing kind of fall type things, but not actually, you know, like the leaves and this and that and other. So I'm going to stick this up here because that is our journal pages and our front pieces. So now I may add some more pages to that. How many pages did I put in it? We can add some. Because, you know, it didn't have enough writing room in it, did it? No, it did not. So let's pull out our coffee dye, I think. And y'all seen how I just talked myself into that, right? I just talked myself into that because I was like, ooh, all that's got to go in this journal here. Okay. Let's see. Page-wise, what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Girl, we only got 9 pages in here. What was you thinking that was going to be good enough? Are you crazy? Alrighty. Let's pull out the old coffee dye papers and shove some of them in there. Yeah, that's going to kind of match good enough, I do believe, ain't it? Yes, it will. Okie dokie. So now here's what we're going to do. We're going to put one of these. So we'll have a kit paper and then a fill-in paper, you know, a decorative fill-in paper. Oh, come here. And we're going to put a coffee dye. Or no, let's do it this way. Let's have a kit paper, a coffee dye, and then a fill-in paper. Kit paper, coffee dye, fill-in paper. That one there needs to be a little bit darker, don't it? Yeah, you need to be a little bit darker, buddy. Let's do this one. There we go. Yes, ma'am. Okie doke. Let's see. Those are a wee bit lighter in tone. Oh, there's a dark one. Put that one in there. That one there is pretty fairly dark. And that goes with those colors well. Okay. Is that what we want? I think so. Let's count and see. Because I've forgotten I had 9. Alrighty. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 pages. See, that one there is a little darker than the other one. No. 13, 14. 14 pages. So I'm happy with that. I do, and that's the last coffee dye piece I got. I need to get off of here, I reckon, and print me some of them because I'm going to need them. Gonna need them. Okay, I need to print the coffee dye. So what I'm thinking is, write, decorate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shut that door. No. 5, 6. Pick up sticks. 7, 8. So that's 8 pockets per side. So that would be 16 pockets. Give me a scrippy paper here so we can, we need 16 pockets. 16 tuck places. And then you do that times 2, and that is 32 tags and journal cards, because I want 2 apiece in it. Well, there we go. That's our goal, y'all. That's what that's what we got to work towards. And we had what, 10, which is not that bad. It's not that bad. So we had, you know, one side of the journal ready to go, actually. All right, so now we got our journal pages situated. 14. I'm happy with that. It's gonna be a good fat writing journal. I'm glad that we decided, because I know somebody was hollering and yelling, woman, you got to add some more pages in that journal. All right, so let's see. Mr. Bear is done. Oh, and this little owl is done. So happy. We just need to round them and ink them. So these are all of our pieces that we have put together. These are our front and back pieces here that are done. Let me dig out that belly band, because really all I got to do with it to finish it is glue Mr. Owl down. I was like, hey, where'd my little piece go? With their little raccoon. All right, those are put together. Now these here, let's see, that's a pocket. I had bunnies for them, didn't I? All right, there's the bunny. That's going to be the deer. It goes in that one. Where's that other? Didn't we have the other thing? Oh, here it is. So we had this bunny. I'm going to put that deer in that one. And we'll have this bunny go with this one here too. Why not keep the bunnies together? Love them, love them, love them. Okay, and then we'll put the squirrel in here with Mr. Deer. You know, these are going to be toppers. No, that's what I'm thinking on. We're just getting our bits together. These need to be backed. And I don't know what I'm doing with them. I may put them on something. We probably need pockets. I don't have nowhere near enough of tags, y'all. I don't. I do not. We'll figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. We have 14 tuck spots. 15, 16. Give me my pockets. Where do my pocket things go? Come here. Alright, that'd be 15, 16. I'm probably running a wee bit long, and I am sorry. And that's going to be a journal card there, so we just need to ink it. And these all need to be backed. That needs to be glued. Okay, so I got all my to work on pile here. These need to be inked. So I want to ink around that. So those need to be inked. These actually are ready. Okay. Pockets, pockets, pockets. Let's see. So you're bigger than the pocket is, ain't you, buddy? Let's look. Shut up, please. Yes, 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 yes. Pockets. See? Love it. Then there's all of our pockets. Okay, so we have all of our pockets together. And I believe we have enough tags and or journal cards. So now, how long have I been on here yapping? Ooh, we got about right at 5 minutes. So guess what? Remember all them journal cards, or when I was just found out about my nephew, I couldn't do nothing but just sit here, you know. And I'm so thankful that you all understood that situation, and so grateful for that. So what I did while I was doing that was I went through, this is a bunch of just nothingness right now. Get out of my face. So I went through and I made all of these master boards, because I knew I was going to need these master boards down the road. Yes, ma'am. I think I like this one here. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. We can do that. Let's put this one over here with the music coming out behind him. Put that one right there. And then we'll try to keep and save us a piece up here for Mr. Fox. Like, I want him on that right there. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So there's our pieces that we're going to place them on here. I think that's going to be pretty. And let's see, how big are you? 1, 2, 3.5. So I want to do maybe 4.5. 1, 2, 3.25. Well, half-ish. So yeah, we'll do both of these, cut 4.5. He's a wide one. He is 5.25. So he'll fit on a big old journal card. Yes, he will. And I want him on that one right there. I think that is going to be super pretty. He'll stand out from the background, and I think that complements that. And I am so thankful that I sat and made these up, because I knew I was going to need some. I've been working on them, yeah, because I knew I didn't have enough tags and stuff. And look, here's those label bits I was telling you about from my workplace. This you could order, what is that? Vanilla Crunch Bar. This is the Big Napoleon Sandwich. Professional peanut butter. Yeah, so I was like, they're going to be cut up anyways. And then some of them, I just cut the red H off of them. Like this here, I just did the barcodes. So I think that's how I'm going to use them from now on. Is just with the barcodes. But yeah, so that's what I did for a few days. Just trying to sit and be with my thoughts and stuff, you know. So we have all of those master boards that we can use and cut up. And then I still have these scraps that were, you know, and then I have all of this scraps that I didn't apply to anything either for fall. And I just stuck it in my, in my fall box. So, and we're just going to cut that apart. And that is our journal cards for that. Shut up. That's going to be so pretty. I love it. Love it. Because normally, you know, my go-to colors are blue, pink, and teal, and black pants. You know, my shirts are blue, which y'all see them. You know, blue, pink, teal, and then that burgundy one that I wear, you know, sleep in the bed or whatever. I'll have a black and white or gray, and then black pants. But, you know, house decorating wise, you know, my mama, she likes the dark tones. You know, I like the lighter tones. I like the teal and the blues. And my daughter, she likes, you know, if it's just brown, she's happy. And she likes sage green, not teal green, sage green. So, and that's what she decorates her room, is in like the sage green Christmas. Oh, it's so pretty. Love it, love it, love it. So then I like the traditional Christmas colors with the red and the green, the golds, the silvers, you know. And then you throw in a speck of white here and there with the snowflakes and such. Oh, love it. But my mama, she likes She likes anything that blings. So she likes silver and glittery things. And look, I'm thinking like we can take these and put these leaves, not leaves, feather thingy bobs on these here. Yes, I think I'll do that. All right, so there we go. We got all of our bits and pieces for our journal. We got all of our pockets and everything. We got tags. We may need to make a few more tags, and if we do, we'll be fine with that. So here's our stack of stuff that we got to get made and done for this journal. I am super happy, y'all. I didn't think it was going to go this quick, but yeah, here we are. Well, I'm going to get off here for today after I've talked you to death and showed you 100,000 things and, you know, just flip-flop stuff in your face. I'm going to get off of here and get my video uploading, and we'll see you tomorrow and get to work on it. Have a good night. Thank you so much.